Hello and welcome to Felicity's Funny Farm. Today I'm going to be showing you around the animals' pens, and so first we go into the rabbits. Hi. So this right here is Cinder, and you can tell, oh I'm sorry, this is Peter. Sorry Peter, my bad. You can tell because of his coloring, and over here is Cinder because she has some different spots on her, and then over there is Ying, and that's PJ, who's always been super jumpy. And in the corner is Paul. And then in the timeout corner is Yang, because Yang is a little boy. And I think we have that together. Really don't know yet though. So that could be, perhaps he's a boy, perhaps he isn't. We just have him in the timeout corner just because. Here's their food, and this is what we feed them during the day. We also have some bunny treats so that they can enjoy, not all the time, but sometimes during the day we also give them some bunny treats so they can have. And it's pretty cold. They aren't very happy about the weather lately because it just has been a little bit colder than usual. Hi my baby girl. And this is my Paul. She's been with me since the very beginning. She's the mama of all of them. And so she knows what she's getting. Sorry, PJ, I almost forgot you, but I didn't. Oops, I mean Yang. And then I wonder why I don't have children. I can't even remember my own animal's name. And so that part is my pigs. Rabbits. My rabbits, that's what I meant. Hello, and again we're here at the piggy pen, and so piggies. We're getting them some water. They're thirsty piggies. This is Missy Pig, and Olivia May. Hello, my Olivia. How's my sweet girl today? They are Missy's the mama of Olivia, or Ollie is the way I call her, but my grandpa calls her Olivia, so I don't even know if she doesn't know what to answer to. So this is their pen. This is where they sleep at night. They have a really nice pen that my friends helped me make, and my husband gave them a little bit of a shelter for in case it snowed or anything. And so this is where our piggies live. Hi my girl. Hi. Missy has really grown quite a bit since we've got her, and so she's grown quite a bit. So has Ollie. Olivia's gotten pretty big too. Hi my baby. Hi my Missy. We feed them a bunch of leftovers, and then we also feed them some pellets and some grain, and we have a bunch of stuff going on for them so that way they can eat. My grandpa has stored up some fall apples for them, so if you were able to see into their pen, you would see that on the floor they have a lot of apples strewn, but that's because my grandpa has them really spoiled when it comes to apples. He really spoils them quite a bit with any leftovers. So does all of the rest of the family. I'm lucky in that they let them, they bring them as much food as possible, which is good for them. And so you can see that Olivia's pretty much a little mini mommy. She has the same markings on her feet, but her back doesn't have the white stripe the way that Missy does, and so that's the only difference. And Olivia's quite playful. The reason I'm not getting into the pen with her is because we recently had a snowstorm, and it's starting to melt, and we have mud all over the place. If it was up to Olivia, she would chase me around the pen, and I'd roll around with her. But right now it's a little cold to be rolling in the mud. But this is my big girl. Hi, my sweetheart. Are you Mama's baby? Yes, you are. Yes, you are, Missy. Oh, that feels so good, doesn't it? Hello, Olivia, my jello girl. And so this is their pen. I'm hoping that maybe I can extend it a little bit as time goes on. Not 100% certain yet whether or not they need a bigger pen. My friend Felix believes that it's a perfect size pen for them. I happen to think it's a little bit small, but I think all of them kind of have big enclosures, so I think that's the difference with them. But this is my sweet girls, and so I just wanted to introduce you to my piggies. We have big pig too. And this here is Blanca Maria. Say hi, Blanca. Say hi, my sweet girl. Nieve Lucia is eating her bone right now. She's very possessive, so I'm not going to get near her because she sometimes is like, no, my bone. She's not aggressive with me, but she fights a lot with her sister when she has her bones. But this is Blanca, and she's the sweetest girl you've ever met, unless you're bothering me or her brother. Then she's a very scary girl you've ever met. But these are my girls. This is my Nieva Lucia and my Blanca Maria. And so we're going to walk this way so you can come see where our pen is. Originally, what we did is we had a free range chickens, so they came into where the dogs were. But Nieves thinks they're chew toys. She doesn't eat them, but she just thinks that they're fun to play with, so that's why we kind of had to stop letting her come in, letting the chickens come in here. That, and they also ruined the grass, which is a bummer because I didn't know chickens ruined the grass, but here we are. Come in. So these are my chickies. Say hi, chickies. I'm gonna lock myself out. Oh, they're chicken. Are we starting again? This is my chicken pen, and so this here is Rosie. Say hi, Rosie. She doesn't feel like talking right now. In the back is Salt. Going inside is Sparkle. Sparkle, you sexy beast. And then right here is May, and she's a frizzle chicken, so she always looks like she's poofed up, but she really isn't. She's just, that's what she looks like. You can see the rest of them hiding underneath where the chicken coop is. It's a little cold for them. Hi, my little red. Hi, my baby girl. How are you today? Don't you just look fabulous? Yes, you do. And so Little Red is one of my originals. She is a Sicilian buttercup. My boss, Father Daniel, thinks it's the funniest name in the world, Sicilian buttercup. He feels like they're part of the mafia, and perhaps they are, because it's brutal. Chicken life is brutal. And so Little Red is one of the originals. She's a Sicilian buttercup. Oh no, I'm sorry, she's an Americana. What am I saying? Stop and start again. So this is our chicken coop. This is Little Red. Say hello, Little Red. I'm not telling you guys to say hello because of course that'd be stupid. I'm telling her to say like hello, and so sure you got. But this is Little Red. She's an Americana. She has colored eggs, so usually we just get the green ones out of her. But this is one of my Americanas. She's one of our original. Go on, Little Red. And then hiding underneath is all the rest of my chickens. But this is my chicken coop. This is where they hang out during the days. I'm gonna open up the coop so that way you guys can see inside and see what it looks like. Right now we have 2 posts for them. Come here, Owl, so everyone can meet you. I don't have favorites with my children, okay? I want you to know that. But if there was ever a favorite, Owl could possibly be it. Owl, back when we first had them free range, she used to come in through the cat door or the dog door, and she used to come in and she used to play with the girls' toys, my niece's toys, or hi, my baby, hello, I'm talking about you. Yes, I am, you sexy girl. And so she's pretty close to us, but I think it's just because she spent a lot of time inside. And there's my Spot. Say hi, Spot. Oh, isn't he handsome? And behind him is Bella Rose. And the one with the black head is Runner. And so Bella Rose was actually hatched. Her and Spot were hatched from our original rooster who was called Baby. But he had some issues. But we called him Spot because when he was first growing up, he had these little spots growing on like his back. If you look over here, this is Buttercream. This is the one my mom calls Butterball because she's quite a big chicken, but she really she's more feathers than she is anything else, or I hope so. In case any of you are hungry, she's all feathers. Okay, and so over here is Big Mama. Isn't she the sweetest thing? Big Mama's name is Big Mama because she's had most of the chicks here. So, and she also is kind of the big chicken around town. She's kind of always making sure that bossing the rest of them around. Am I talking about your Big Mama, Spot? Yes, I am. And so these are the different ones. I was trying to get my frizzle chickens to come out, but it's really cold. They hate the cold weather. I wish I would have been able to do this with full sunlight because they're more likely to come out. If you can look inside just a little bit. Oh, this one's Little Red, and so I introduced you to her a little bit. Over here is May. You can barely see her. She's a frizzle chicken. She looks like she's all puffed up, but that's really what they just look like. They're called frizzle chickens, so they're really frizzled up. They have their feathers. Hello, May. How are you, sweet girl? And so I originally thought when we got the 3 of them, and you'll see Julio going in now. He's our other rooster. Hey, Julio, how's it been? And so Julio, May, and June all came together, and we thought that they were all sisters, but then it turned out that Julio is a boy. And so, but those are our frizzles. Aren't they beautiful? Look at them. They look like they're fancy chickens. And then here is our other chicken who is called Shimmer. And so Shimmer came to us from a friend. but that's who they are. Isn't Julio handsome? Hi, Julio. He knows it. You don't even have to say anything. He just knows he's handsome. And Spot is our new shepherd of the flock, our watchdog, if you may. And so he's making sure that all of them are protected, and you don't mess with Spot, okay? Again, anyone that's hungry and is thinking Felicity has like grade A chicken, you really want to face Spot, because he'll take somebody down. First you have to get through Blanca and Nieves, then you have to go through Spot. It just seems like a lot of work for something you could get at McDonald's for $1. You know what I mean? It just seems like a huge process. But this is our chicken coop. We have a lucky horseshoe up here. It's not a whole lot of luck for anyone it falls on, but it hasn't ever fallen yet, knock on wood, which we don't believe in because we're Catholic. But we also have the chicken post here, where I usually will hang different stuff up. I didn't get creative this year. I have in the past tried to decorate the chicken coop, but occasionally I try not to get... People judge you, okay, when you decorate your chicken or your rabbit or those houses. But this is who they are for right now. I wish they were being playful and would come out so you guys could see them, because they're the most beautiful animals you could ever see. If you want to try and maybe zoom in so you can see them, or maybe get underneath, I don't know if you'd get a good picture, but they are really, they're quite beautiful. Spot, you love Spot. Pretend like you're ferocious, Spot. Pretend like you're ferocious. That's Speckles. Down there is Salt. She's the white one. She's kind of the matriarch. In the back is our Rosie look-alike. She is also a transfer. She came with another family. And then you have Glimmer in the back as well. So this is part of my funny farm. So now you get to see where the animals are, you get to see the process of what it takes to kind of get to them. You know, I've really been lucky that I've had so many good people work on the facilities that they're in. Our chicken pen is quite big. I know you can hardly see it because of all the snow and trees and stuff, but it is a good area for them to walk around. The reason I can't let them be free range the way I would like to is because right behind us is a huge mountain, and we have a lot of predators, and they will be taken if I just let them out. And so, you know, this is part of being a pet owner, that you have to be responsible for your animals. And I do most definitely make sure that they're taken care of as much as I can. Part of my job taking care of the animals is also looking for eggs when I can find them, because sometimes it's like trying to beat my grandpa to them, because my grandpa's an egg hunter himself. Ah, look who's sitting on one. Excuse me, May, can I have that egg? Pretty please. This is going to be a fight, people. Okay, so let's just, hopefully I don't get my own butt attacked by Julio. Hello, remember I'm Mommy. Okay, remember? Mommy is in here. And I got it. And so, this is an Americana egg. The reason I know that is because it's green. The Frizzle chickens, who was one of the ones that was laying on it, who's May and June, because Julio cannot produce eggs no matter what chicken run tells you. And so, they produce little itsy bitsy tiny eggs that are just really cute, but you'd have to like fry 10 of them, which we don't talk about in this area. But that's usually what their little eggs look like. The other ones, who are my my Sicilian buttercups, who's like babies, children, or like the other chickens that you saw that are kind of spotted, those guys are part of so that's where my little farm is. And right now I'm hoping to close everything up so that way we can have some new additions come in, and we can have maybe some goats or some sheep or some horses, even though my niece is allergic to horses, you know, I'll have to just keep them far away, or cattle. And so I'm really hoping throughout the year we can add on a little bit. We don't have any exotic animals right now. We did have a deer that spent some time with us. We didn't feed her or anything, but she'd come around. And so, because I'm not a huge fan of people, you know, making pets of wildlife, and so, but she'd come around so we could see her. And then we also had a squirrel who was named Simp, and so she was living with us for a while as well, but she passed away. So it's not uncommon for my animals to bring me other animals, so I think they just think like everyone else that I'll take every animal in, and I will. And so I just wanted to say thank you for watching, and I hope you have a Felicity Funny Farm kind of day. Bye!